This is the Read Light Sensor video for Mission 3. We're going to log into our Raspberry Pi and take a look at what kind of values we're getting from our light sensor today. Before I can do that though, I need to have my Go set up, turned on, and with a light sensor plugged in. Then I can open up VNC like I've done here, and I'm going to connect to it with a Raspberry Pi.local:1 address. Now that I've connected, I'm going to type in the password. This could still be Raspberry, or you may have changed to something else. Now that I've connected, I'm going to program the way I always do, just to start up Scratch. When I start up Scratch, I always want to use the Scratch Start icon on my desktop, just like we did in the last mission. If you'd like to see our program, you could open up the examples, but I'm going to start a new program to show you how we made this. Scratch pops up and tells me that remote sensor connections are enabled, which is a good thing. That means I've connected correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new program. Every time I start a program, I need to go to Control and tell Scratch how I'd like this program to start. In this case, I think I'll start my program when the space key is pressed. If you don't want to use the space key, you could choose anything else. Maybe you want S for Scratch or G for Go. Now that I've done that, the very first thing I need to do is I need to talk to the light sensor. I'm going to use a broadcast command to do that. These are also in the yellow control section. When I go to broadcast, I don't have any choices yet, so I'm going to add something new. On the card that came with your box last month, you'll see a list of all the words the Go understands. The one we're using today is light. Once I broadcast light, Scratch will talk to my Go. We'll find out the value of the light sensor, and it will send it back. Now Scratch knows the value of the light sensor, but in this case, I want to know the value so that we can figure out what our threshold is. In order to do that, I'm going to go to the Looks tab and grab Say. Saying hello might be nice, but more useful to us is going to be to tell us the value of that light sensor. So I'll go to the Sensing tab, and I'm going to grab the sensor value block, and I'm going to replace hello with that. Instead of a slider, I'd like the value of the light sensor. And now I'm pretty close to ready to try this program out. Before I do anything else, though, I'm going to go to File, and I'm always going to save this as. This is especially important if you've opened up our example program. If you've made changes, do a Save As and make your own copy somewhere you can find it again. Maybe you want to keep them right on your desktop. We want to give our files a good name so we can figure out what they are. This file reads the light sensor value, so I'm going to call it Read Light Sensor. And now that it's saved, I'm ready to try.